You've probably seen alcohol marker blenders out there, so today I'm going to show you how to get similar results by blending and layering without one. One Mark Dual Art Tip markers are premium quality alcohol-based markers, and the set we're looking at here comes complete with 24 vibrant colours including black. Each marker features a fine 3mm tip on one end and a broad 6.3mm chisel tip on the other. You can create literally hundreds of new tones from the 23 colours in this set by layering them over each other. If you want to work out how the colours interact, it's a great idea to create a colour chart to refer to. To create a colour chart, it's as easy as laying down all your colours vertically, then layering them horizontally in the same order. Naming each colour as you go makes things a lot easier. Now we have a great range of colours we can choose from. Say you want to use this colour for example, you can see it's made from coral red and orange. If you want to try out any of the techniques in this demo, you can download the outline I'm using from the link above. Don't forget, it's always important to use bleed-proof paper for alcohol markers too. Alcohol markers are used in a similar way to watercolours. The general rule of thumb is to start from light to dark. This is called optical blending. So we're going to lay down our lightest tone first, Cosmos Pink. Then we'll layer some pastel peach over the pink, creating a new tone. This is actually going to be the highlight colour. Remember, the lighter colours are often translucent and it won't cover a dark tone, so that's why you lay in the lighter colours first. The cherry in the back is going to be the darkest, so we lay deep violet over it, keeping any areas we want in highlight free from colour. We want to lay down tones with some lines coming from the centre. This will create a subtle pattern when we lay the next tone over this colour. Next, we use some vermilion. Again, playing on that whole lighter to darker concept to achieve optical blending. We're going to end up with some hard edges from the purple to the highlight areas. So we're going to soften them by taking a little of the vermilion around each hard edge into the pink. The middle cherry is not going to be as dark, so we create the red by laying down brick brown and layering vermilion over the top. We'll cover our front cherry first with vermilion. Because alcohol markers are translucent, you can create some subtle darker tones by layering a single colour on top of itself. We can then cover the vermilion with azalea purple in some areas. We're going to lay some lemon yellow into the stalks for a highlight, and then add pale green into the leaf. Once we've got a single layer on the leaf down, we'll colour the stalk green, using a fine tip with a series of lines to add a little texture. Use some viridian to draw in the veins on the leaf, and a second layer of pale green will give it some shape. Blue-grey is a great starting colour for our cherry shadows, because we then darken them with cool grey. All of the basic tones are now in, but there are some hard edges that need to be softened, so the artwork looks more realistic. The easiest way to blend tones is to choose a colour that lies between the darkest tone and the lightest tone you're after, and concentrate this on the hard edge. Then bring in the lighter tone. This sort of reactivates the colour and blends the tones together. As you can see, we've got a few areas that need to be darkened here. We're going to darken them with cool grey. This is a great technique because it doesn't totally mask the underlying colour. For hard edges that won't blend into a darker tone, you can use a lighter neutral tone. This will soften the edge just that little bit for you. Well, I hope this demo has inspired you to give Mark Dual Tip art markers a go. And as you can see, realistic optical layering and blending aren't that hard to achieve without a blender.